Hey folks, welcome back to Money Minutes. I'm your friendly money coach, and today we're sitting down for a real, heartfelt chat about something a lot of us face as we get closer to those golden years. Picture this. You've put in decades of hard work, raised a family, paid the bills, maybe dealt with some curveballs along the way. And then you look at your retirement numbers and think, wait, is this really going to be enough? For a surprising number of people hitting their 60s, the honest answer is no. Healthcare costs creep up, inflation keeps nibbling, and suddenly the dream of relaxing travel or just breathing easy feels out of reach. But here's the beautiful part. These stories aren't about giving up. They're about regular folks who said, okay, I still have time, I still have energy, and I can do something smart about this. They didn't chase flashy crypto schemes or day trade stocks. Instead, they turned to what I call quiet builders, low effort, mostly hands-off businesses that once they're rolling, pretty much take care of themselves. We're talking laundromats, a couple of rental units, drop-shipping stores, affiliate blogs, online courses, vending machines, print-on-demand designs, the kind of things that feel almost boring at first glance, but quietly stack real money month after month. I'll walk you through their journeys the way I'd tell a friend over coffee. No hype, just the real details, what it actually took to get started, how much time they spend now that things are stable, how hands-on they really have to stay, and what kind of monthly income showed up once the dust settled. I've broken it into chapters so you can listen in chunks if you want. Grab your coffee, get comfortable, let's go. Their stories remind us that it's never too late to explore new opportunities and build a more secure financial future, even when the math doesn't seem to add up. As you mentally tally up your expenses, rent or mortgage, groceries, prescriptions, and a little fun money, the numbers just don't seem to add up like they once did. For many in their early to mid-60s, life has already taken its toll, helping adult children, facing unexpected medical bills, navigating a divorce, or simply grappling with inflation that outpaces any raises from years past. The golden years start to feel more like a tightrope walk, balancing between making ends meet and enjoying what's left of your time. This chapter shines a light on individuals who found themselves in this very predicament, not broke, but far from secure. Instead of succumbing to panic or returning to a soul-crushing job, they chose curiosity. They asked themselves, what can I start now, in my 60s, that doesn't require youth or endless hours, yet still generates steady income? The answer lay in boring but beautiful businesses, ventures that reward patience and consistency over the frantic hustle. Join us as we meet Harold, Margaret, Tom, Susan, Robert, Linda, and Patricia, each of whom discovered effective pathways to financial stability through these dependable endeavors. Meet Harold, a 62-year-old former mechanic from Ohio, whose life took a turn after a tough divorce and the financial burden of raising 3 children. With his savings dwindling, Harold sought a way to secure his future without having to grind away at a low-wage job in his twilight years. He found an opportunity in owning a laundromat, investing around $150,000, which he financed by selling his home and taking out a small business loan. The initial months were demanding. He dedicated 20 to 30 hours a week to scrubbing floors, fixing jammed machines, and learning the ropes through YouTube tutorials and advice from fellow business owners. However, by the 6th month, everything began to click. His commitment reduced to a manageable 10 to 15 hours weekly, primarily for coin collection, quick cleanups, and calling in a repair technician as needed. The laundromat generated steady revenue, grossing between $8,000 and $12,000 monthly, with net profits ranging from $2,500 to $4,000 after expenses. This reliable income not only covered his bills, but also allowed him to indulge in a few trips each year. Harold's experience highlights the power of a well-placed laundromat in a bustling apartment area, showcasing the potential for a set-it-and-forget-it business model that grants him the freedom to enjoy life without the weight of financial worries. Margaret's journey exemplifies how, for seniors, Investing in real estate can be a pathway to building wealth while enjoying a steady income, all while fostering connections within her community through her tenants. After the loss of her husband and grappling with the increasing burden of healthcare costs on her teacher's pension, she made a savvy decision to invest in real estate. With $50,000 from her savings, she purchased a modest duplex in a stable, middle-class neighborhood. Nothing extravagant, just a clean and reliable space. For the first couple of months, she rolled up her sleeves, dedicating weekends to painting walls, updating light fixtures, and screening potential tenants, putting in 15 to 20 hours each week. With some assistance for the larger repairs, she had the property ready for rental in about 4 to 5 months. Now, her management duties have lightened significantly, requiring only 5 to 8 hours a month as she collects rent through an app and addresses occasional maintenance requests, budgeting 1 to 2% of the property value for upkeep. Each unit rents for $1,500, yielding a gross monthly income of $3,000. After accounting for mortgage, taxes, insurance, and maintenance, which total around 40 to 50% of her expenses, she nets between $1,100 and $1,800 monthly. As her mortgage decreases, her equity grows, offering her long-term financial stability. Tom's experience not only transformed his financial outlook, but also rekindled his passion for learning, reminding him that it's never too late to embrace new challenges. At 61, after facing the unexpected challenge of being laid off, Tom turned to his tech-savvy skills to create a dropshipping store on Shopify, specializing in gadgets and home goods. With a modest investment of a few $1,000s, he dedicated an impressive 30 to 40 hours a week for the first 3 to 4 months. This effort was spent researching reliable suppliers, building his online store, and running targeted ads with a budget of $500 a month. Tom took a hands-on approach, testing products himself and engaging with customers to ensure satisfaction. He recalls those early days fondly, often chuckling at the late nights spent tweaking ad copy while sipping on his favorite herbal tea, a ritual that kept him grounded amidst the hustle. After stabilizing his business over 6 to 9 months, he managed to reduce his workload to about 10 to 15 hours weekly, thanks to automation handling the order processing. Tom's income evolved from an initial $500 to $2,000 net monthly as a beginner, eventually reaching a steady average of around $4,000, showcasing the potential for profit margins of 20 or 30% after advertising costs. He often reflects on how the journey taught him the importance of adaptability and persistence, sharing with friends that every small victory felt like a personal triumph. Susan's journey into affiliate marketing began as a heartfelt endeavor, rooted in her lifelong passion for gardening. At 63, she transitioned from homemaker to blogger, channeling her gardening wisdom into a simple WordPress site. With a focus on beginner-friendly tips, tools for seniors, and easy herb growing techniques, she crafted posts that felt like friendly conversations over tea. Initially, Susan invested 20 or 30 hours a week into her blog, learning the ropes of SEO and content creation through free resources. Her dedication paid off as traffic gradually increased, leading to small but encouraging commissions. After a year of consistent effort, her blog became a reliable source of income, allowing her to spend just 10 to 15 hours a week maintaining it. With earnings now ranging from $2,000 to $5,000 monthly, Susan finds joy not just in the financial rewards, but in the heartfelt messages from readers whose gardening journeys she has inspired. Her story exemplifies how nurturing a passion can yield fruitful results, proving that it's never too late to cultivate new opportunities. "I'm still helping people avoid tax headaches, but now I do it in my pajamas," he says, relishing the financial rewards that come effortlessly. After 4 decades of helping clients navigate the complexities of the tax system, he recognized that his own savings, while solid, needed a buffer against rising costs in the city. Inspired by the thought of monetizing his expertise, he began creating short video lessons on topics like tax tips for retirees and how to maximize Social Security, with just his phone and some free editing software. He crafted a comprehensive $97 course on Teachable and an accompanying ebook priced at $9.99 on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. The initial phase was intense. He dedicated 30 hours a week for about 3 months to outline, record, and edit his content. However, once launched, the process became beautifully passive. Robert now spends only 5 to 10 hours a week managing ads, engaging with students, and updating content as needed. His sales have steadily increased, reaching around $3,000 a month, primarily from course sales and ebook royalties. Robert's journey exemplifies how leveraging decades of expertise can create a sustainable income stream, allowing him to help others while enjoying the freedom of retirement. For seniors seeking a steady income without the burdens of heavy lifting, vending machines offer an ideal solution. Choose great locations, stock wisely, and let the machines do the work while enjoying life's pleasures. With a practical mindset honed from years as a nurse, she sought a way to supplement her pension for her grandkids' birthdays and spontaneous getaways. Inspired by the ubiquitous vending machines she had seen throughout her life, she decided to take the plunge. Investing around $10,000 of her savings and a bit of financing, she purchased 5 machines stocked with a mix of snacks, sodas, and healthier options. The initial phase was labor-intensive, requiring 15 to 20 hours a week for scouting locations, negotiating placements, and ensuring the machines were stocked with popular items. Linda thrived on the hustle, reminiscent of her nursing rounds, as she built relationships with business managers in her community. After a couple of months of hard work, the routine became streamlined. Now, she dedicates just 4 to 6 hours a week to her vending business, driving her established route to restock, collect cash, and maintain her machines. With each machine generating between $100 and $300 monthly, her income ranges from $1,000 to $2,000, providing her with what she affectionately calls quiet money. Patricia, 60, from Oregon, always had a flair for art, filling her notebooks with whimsical sketches of flowers, quotes, and quirky designs. Retirement brought her time, but not much financial freedom, prompting her to ponder, what if I put my drawings on t-shirts, mugs, and tote bags? She stumbled upon print-on-demand platforms like Redbubble and Teespring, which allowed her to upload her designs while they handled printing, shipping, and customer service. Initially, Patricia dedicated 20 to 25 hours a week to this creative endeavor, transforming her doodles into digital art using free tools like Canva and GIMP. She treated her online shop like a personal art studio, posting daily and researching trending niches like funny retirement quotes and garden lover themes. After uploading 100 to 200 designs, sales began to trickle in as SEO worked its magic. Now, she spends a more manageable 8 to 12 hours a week creating new designs and checking analytics. With a steady income of $4,000 monthly, Patricia reflects, "It's like my doodles went to work for me. I garden, they sell." Her journey illustrates how artistic retirees can cultivate a flexible and enjoyable income stream without the burdens of inventory or shipping. See you next time, and keep building your dreams. They transformed their passions and skills into small businesses that not only provided financial relief, but also a renewed sense of purpose. The secret sauce? The shift from being on someone else's payroll to owning their own destiny. When you work for someone else, taxes are taken out before you even see your paycheck, often leaving you with a mere fraction of your hard-earned money. But as a business owner, the tables turn. You have the opportunity to deduct legitimate expenses that can significantly lower your taxable income. From home office deductions to mileage for business trips, the savings can add up to hundreds, if not thousands of dollars each month. Imagine keeping an extra $1,500 in your pocket simply because you decided to take control of your financial future. But it's not just about the money, it's about the freedom that comes with it. No longer are you bound by the constraints of a 9-to-5 job. You can choose your hours, take time off when you need it, and watch your income grow while you enjoy life. This newfound flexibility is invaluable, especially in your golden years. You're no longer trading time for dollars. Instead, your money works for you, allowing you to savor the moments that matter most. These businesses aren't about striking it rich overnight. They're about building a stable foundation for a secure and joyful retirement.